all throughout U.S. history, as immigrants would come to the U.S., they would find trades to do. Then in the early years of our history, up to the early 1900s, so for the first 125 years or so, the bulk of those trades were in agriculture and construction. And there were some clothes makers, people that made suits and clothing and things like that. We pretty much made everything we needed here. It was always the first generation immigrants that would come in and do that work, because people would find that working on the farm, working in the factory was difficult, hard, menial labor, and they were anxious to get into more automated forms of enterprise. And then as more and more automation occurred, people moved into areas of professional services like banking, finance, insurance. But the people that filled those jobs when they were vacated by native-born citizens were often first-generation immigrants. That's still the case today. And we know kind of the vibe in the country right now about immigrant workers. People look down on these folks, but they only look down on them until they need landscaping done, or they look down on them until they need a roofing job done. And invariably, and you've probably heard this from your own customers, they talk about how hard your crews work. They'll tell you things like, man, I can't believe how hard those guys work. They came in and just really killed it. So we've got this sociological problem where we want something better for our children than whatever that is. And I think that's normal, Matt, and I think it's probably true in your own life and Todd, that we do that, but it's realistic. But if we really want to elevate the trades, we have to start talking about the trades differently